Rated M for mature.
Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei 4. And in this video, we are ready to start basically the first challenge of the game, if you ask me. This is pretty much going to see if your demons are strong enough to progress through the game. Now, I got a couple good demons. I got myself, I got a lot of magic, approximately 18 right now. But I'm still weak to fire, which we'll probably fix later. We got Centaur at level 3. He has kind of okay moves. We got Napei, though, who is extremely useful in this next part. At level 4. Actually, it's 3. And we got McCoy, who is also still level 3. So, without further ado, let's stink and do this. This is a swarm of demons. Yeah, no kidding, be careful. Now, the weakness to this giant swarm is... Ooh, they do a lot of damage. The weakness to this swarm is... Well, Zahn. Ooh, my spell missed. That is extremely unfortunate. We're going to let Centaur use Needle Shot because he actually has very high dexterity. And then we're going to get Napei to do Zahn, which is going to be very strong. And you see, the more damage that the Horde takes, the actually, there's less of them to go around. We're going to get McCoy just do a regular attack. And unfortunately, it's the enemy's turn now. Ooh, he Dream Fisted me. And now I'm asleep. That is going to do a lot of damage, but Napei is just gonna, well, basically take these guys down with another Zahn. Now we're just gonna get, I guess we should use Zeo for McCoy. And that's pretty much gonna take down that horde of demons. And nobody died, which is what I wanted, so everyone got experience, and that's just super awesome. Now let's actually pick up this item and complete this quest. Oh, it's a woman's ring.
Look, Master, you found something interesting.
All apprentices, this is Hope speaking. Your training session has come to an end.
It would seem someone has beaten me to the finish line. Aw, I was so close, too.
Return to Aquila Plaza at once.
And alright, now we have the item that, well, it was the last quest. Now, I probably should not descend yet, because I definitely need to heal up. We're going to get Napei to do all that, since she has Dia after all, which actually heals for a pretty good amount. McCoy really needs some healing. Yeah, I'll use 2 Dias, why not? Now, I'm basically just going to explore the rest of Naraku, or Naraku. I guess it's pronounced Naraku. Yeah, it's probably Nara, whatever. Now, fun little fact, Naraku, in, well, Buddhism, is actually kind of their version of the underworld, so I just thought that'd be kind of cool to point out. Now, there's actually a secret area that I missed that we actually really want to go to. But I'll leave that as in the first stratum, so let's actually get that before we go. And all we gotta do is backtrack basically to the entrance. Yeah, it's kind of boring and all, but yeah. And I never pointed out, but in those doors is actually the other samurai. You can talk to them, but I've talked to them all off screen. They don't really say anything too necessarily important. So let's actually head up here and hopefully get around this guy. Oh, we gotta find him anyways. But what we're actually trying to do is we want to get this second treasure, which is another deep green moss. Remember that. It's actually an upcoming quest that you're going to need all those. So we might as well get it now, just save on the amount of backtracking we got to do. Now let's just head through here. And just a little bit more to the the entrance. All we got to do is look at our little map. I'm really surprised. This map is actually really good. It sure beats the last installment for the DS Strange Journey. Man, that was... I'll probably talk about that game a little bit more as the LP goes on. And yes, the final staircase. We're almost done in Naraku. For the time being, anyways. Actually, no, we are done in Naraku. Just not 100% yet. We'll be back here momentarily, actually.
So, you all came back alive.
Commander, shall I assume that your order to return me someone has completed the quest?
Regardless of what you are no doubt thinking, I was not the victor.
Lol.
First place was him.
Oh!
I'll be needing that ring back. It seems you've got the makings of a real samurai.
Congratulations on completing the quest. My master got first place. Wait till I tell the other burros.
And that's right, we did it. We got all the quests done. Yay. Now everyone's gonna get a share level experience. Look at all that experience. Woohoo! Napei got level 4 from that.
It seems you have hidden reserves. I underestimated you.
All right then. Today's training is over. Make sure that you all get enough rest. Dismissed.
You there. I'll deign to congratulate you, but I'd warn against getting a swelled head over this.
Navarre, I know you're disappointed, but let's not go casting false aspersions.
Indeed not. Cavalry isn't worth the headache.
Pardon?
I won't soon forget today's humiliation. Now, if you'll all excuse me.
I have an idea. Why don't we go up to the castle rooftop for a change of pace? The wind is quite bracing there.
Ah, now there's an idea, Jonathan. I've been meaning to take in the view.
Sorry, but I'll be retiring to my room.
What a priss. I'd wager she could don an iron helmet and you wouldn't notice the difference.
Why don't you come too? The rooftop view of the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado is breathtaking. Let me know when you feel up for it. I'll be waiting here.
Let's all go there together. I'll be fighting in Naruku until he feels up for it.
I'll register that as a new quest on the list.
Yes, even socializing with your friends is a quest in this game. Kind of funny, really. Now that all of our business is done in Naruku for the time being, we basically can do whatever the crud we want. We can explore Samurai Station, Castle Interior, Obelisk Plaza, or the monastery, but to be perfectly frank, I just want to get on with the game. So let's head back to the plaza and meet up with our friends at the rooftop.
Hello there. Do you feel like going to the rooftop now?
I had a feeling you'd be game. It appears I was right. We promised we'd all go together. There's no chance you're leaving me out of this. Oh. Tis an unbroken view of the kingdom from here. I feel like a king. It's been a string of surprises lately. First, we were suddenly told we were samurai, and then we're cast directly into battle with demons. I can scarcely catch my breath here.
I'm equally taken aback, I assure you. Demons in our peaceful kingdom? I'd have scoffed at the notion. My father works at the monastery, yet he never told me of such things.
Well, I'm glad to be chosen. I didn't want to carry on the family trade out in the countryside anyway. I don't mind doing battle with demons, if that's the job. It's good sport. I think this samurai routine suits me.
I, too, feel honored to have been chosen as a samurai. A samurai's duty is to protect this kingdom and its people. It's a worthy endeavor. I hope to carry out my duties as a samurai as long as I live. That this peace might last forever.
What about you?
Now I need to bring something up about this game, okay guys? Do you remember at the beginning where that guy said our life was irreparably changed forever? This is actually what he's referring to. Shin Megami Tensei bases itself on the alignment system. Basically, every dialogue choice you make in this game will change your alignment. Personally, I don't have a desired alignment to go into. I'm not looking up any guides for this. I may get neutral, I may get law, I may get chaos. I'm just gonna go with what I think is the best answer. And in this case, it kinda does come naturally to me.
Ah, so you think so too? We think alike, you and me. Anyway, this view's amazing. It's as if the whole Eastern Kingdom of Mikado is floating on the clouds.
Congratulations on completing the quest.
Yes, I successfully socialized with people. Huzzah! And as a result, we get experience, and the child-killing thing that lives in the forest gets to level up. Alrighty. And North Scale's extra hot. Ugh. He got Dream Fist, which the boss actually used on us. So that's pretty cool. And he's whispering, so, what is that? Oh, you want to give me Zeal? Oh, that's so cool, dude. And Dream Fist? Oh, no way. You're like the best friend I never had. And yeah, I'm satisfied for the time being. Thanks, Macau. Oh, he's also going to give us a Mazio Stone. That's pretty darn cool. Thanks. And also, we blah, 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 blah.
We meet again. You will help me this time, right? You'll change this world with me, won't you?
Wait right there. I think you should come with me. For the sake of preserving the world.
Oi! Wake up! It's morning. What is it? You're giving me the strangest look.
Good morning. We have a message from the commander. He's asked all apprentices to report to Kay's Tavern in Aquila Plaza. Walter and I shall meet you there.
A tavern for samurai, huh?
It's a sign that we're fully fledged samurai now.
Ah, fresh faces. Are you this year's apprentices?
It's rather off-putting to have you treat me the same as these casualries chosen so capriciously, Mr. K.
If you keep up that petty sniping, I'll rip the hair from your pay, do you hear me?
That's enough, both of you. Honestly, some men never grow up.
By the by, where's the commander?
Hope isn't coming. Old K's the one with a lesson to teach today.
You? Teach us?
Walter, don't be rude. I'll have you know this man is...
Ah, you flatter me. I'm only a master in comparison to you, apprentices.
What?
I say lesson, but that's making more of it than it is. I'll teach you the trick to enjoying life as a samurai. Anyway, have a look at the blackboard inside. Oh, welcome, Prentice.
Now this is pretty much the quickest way to gain experience and useful items in this game. Basically, Kay's Tavern has a blackboard on it, and we can use burrows to scan it. Now, this is basically just going to give us a crap ton of missions.
Yes, that's the blackboard I wanted you to see. There are quests besides your official missions that get jotted down here. You can try your hand at these quests on your own time whenever you want. Everyone calls them challenge quests. Naturally, when you complete one, you'll get a reward from whoever posted it. Life gets dull quickly if all you do each day is head into Naraku and fight demons. That's why the Masters have set up some fun for themselves. The rewards are nice, but your real prize is the praise and respect you earn from the other samurai. So the Masters have decided to let you apprentices join in the samurai fun as well. Try raising your gauntlet to the blackboard.
There are new quests on the blackboard. I'll register them to the list.
I should like to propose a contest to you and Walter.
Oh,
Let us see which of the three of us can complete these challenge quests the swiftest. Whoever completes these 3 challenge quests and returns to Kay's Tavern first shall be the victor. And thus it will be proven to you the innate superiority of we luxurers.
You're speaking of the 3 we just registered, yes? I'll take you up on that.
I'll register that as a new quest on the list.
So this quest is basically we have to complete 3 challenge quests to proceed on with the game. In my opinion, kind of a weird way to extend the game, but it's trying to introduce the side quest mechanic to this game after all. So what do you say we get started on some of these?
Oh, me. I'm worried about those two. So I'll be attempting the challenge quest as well.
Well, if everyone's doing it, far be it from me to decline.
Is there anything else?
Now, one of these we can actually already deliver upon. Now, off-screen, I kind of did fight more than 3 griffins, and thus I can turn in 3 griffin talents to actually finish 1/3 of the main quest. So let's deliver those, and there you go. One part of the quest has already been completed. Now, the only thing this really gives you is a bunch of Maca and some decent EXP. Nothing really too insane, like, whoa, I can now beat the final boss by just looking at him. Well, not really right now. Yeah, challenge quest, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna explain that, Burrows. Come on, you're not the one, blah, 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 blah. I know. Okay, so basically now we can go to the bottom screen and look at quests. Ooh, let's see what these other challenge quests are. You can also redo the same challenge quest over and over again and just get specific like materials again if you like really need a farm. It's pretty much the most efficient way to grinding. It's way just better than fighting normal enemies. Anyway, the second one is we gotta gather some green moss for the pharmacist. That's what I was referring to. We had to pick up those other 2, so we just need 1 more of those. And then we gotta take on the 2-headed Orthus, who's an extremely powerful demon. That we probably can't do yet, because, well, if you look at our armor, we're actually weak to fire, and if you know anything about the mythology behind the Orthus, he does a lot of fire stuff, so you don't want to have a bunch of weakness to fire. Now, how do we remedy this? Well, first I need to go save, so I can actually go outside of the menu, so I'm going to do that really quickly. Next, we're actually going to break the 4th wall a tiny bit. We're going to go to the main menu. We're going to close the game down since it's already been saved. Okay. Now, be noted, this is just the way that I plan on doing the game. This may not be able to be even done, like, a month from now. I'm not too sure, but this is, if you bought the game recently, this is kind of an incentive for you to do something. If you go over here to add-on content, there's actually a couple of free missions that you can do. I mean, this is July. I'm not sure if you can actually do this in December. Not really too certain when the cutoff points of this DLC is. But yes, this game does have DLC. None of it is required, but I'm just saying that I kind of want this armor. And I'm going to get it, because it's going to help me against the next boss. Now, there's a couple of quests. This is the one I want. White Samurai Apparel. Basically, this is going to help us beat Orthus, and we're going to buy this. It's actually free, so that's kind of cool. Now that it has been completed, you're going to see it just takes up 10 blocks. Doesn't cost you any money. It's pretty darn cool, actually, that they put something in the game like this. Just, you know, for people that bought it originally. And yes, this is actually going to take forever to load, so I'm just going to cut when it's over. And alright, it's completed. Now we can actually do this mission in the actual game. It's pretty darn cool. Now, if you're not doing it this way, I'm pretty sure there's a ton of armor you can just get. Also, yeah, before I leave here, there's like a DLC for different hair color. It's kind of funny, I guess, if you don't like black per se. But I think the protagonist looks pretty cool. Anyways, let's load our game back up and get back to where we were. Now that those DLC quests have been downloaded to our game, it's time we head back into the Narku. However, this time, upon entry, something different is gonna happen.
Hey, Master, you want to hear something useful? There's a certain app that's a must for anyone who fights demons. It's called the Demon Fusion app. Want me to go over how Demon Fusion works with you?
If you are a noob to the series, basically, you want to listen to what she says. However, I'm not, and I'll probably be going into somewhat detail on how Demon Fusion actually works.
If you say so, but will you be alright without it? I'm a little anxious. You can ask the AI inside the Demon Fusion app for more details. Until next time, Master.
So basically, the Demon Fusion app is pretty much required to beat the game. It only costs 2 app points. Pretty much also one of the more necessary things to beating the game. So all you gotta do is go over to Mido in the Cathedral of Shadows.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather. Ah, you must be a new user. Oh, congratulations on activating this application. My name is Mido, the master of the Cathedral of Shadows app. Glad to make your acquaintance. Now, do you want to go through the lessons for beginners? If you want to learn more about particular topics later, choose talk and ask me your questions. And now, go and enjoy the wondrous world of demons to your heart's content.
Alrighty, thanks, mister! Now there are two very important things to do in the Cathedral of Shadows, one of which is fusing, and the other one is your compendium. The compendium registers every single one of your demons. You see, our demons are different from the ones that we find out in the Naraku. They're higher level, they have better stats and everything. What we're going to do is we're going to press X to register them in the compendium. That costs no money, and basically, when we go in the compendium now, they'll be at this level. So if we want to fuse them for a price later, like you see, Makai over here's 1200, it's kind of ridiculous actually. We can do so with, they have the skills that I want on them. So, making sure to constantly come to the compendium and register them is pretty stinking important. The other of which is fusing. Now at the moment, there's not really a lot I can fuse. I can get the angel, but the stats on this thing are kind of lackluster. You see, Napei actually has more magic than the angel does. So, I'm actually going to have to do a little bit of demon negotiation just throughout the Naraku. I'm also going to grind up basically to level 6, because taking on the Orthus, I don't exactly know how to say his name, is going to be it's going to be sort of difficult, so. And I'm also going to grind up some life stones to get that piece of armor, so I'm going to do that. And I'll meet you guys back in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm finally back after an extended grinding session. Let me show you what I did. First off, we got our protagonist to level 6, so that we can actually successfully negotiate with the Cherrigan. You see, you can't negotiate with a thing that isn't your level. I also got a Fuxi, Lom Durg, and Griffin, successfully negotiated into my team. The reason behind this is we're going to have to be doing some fusion. Yes. So there's actually a couple things we can do. Most notably, I'd really like to get Pele, but the issue with that is I do not want to give up Napei, because she's our primary healer at the moment. So what we're probably going to do is we're going to go into fusion. We're going to search for a specific fusion. Now we're going to probably have to use McCoy. I have to use McCoy, and I believe Lom Durg. If it's not Lom Durg, it'd have to be, nope, yep. It's not Lom Durg, it is, I need to look at my book actually that tells you how to fuse things successfully. But that's on the other side of the room, and here we go. You gotta combine a Fuxi and a Mokai to get a dwarf. Because this dwarf actually has resistance to fire attacks. Also has pretty good strength, so that would be pretty useful. In the upcoming battle, we're going to confirm that, and here's the fun part. We actually get to transfer the moves that this guy will inherit. We pretty much want all these moves. I mean, we can get them all, so why not? And alright, are you guys ready to see the first demon fusion? Well, I better hope you are, because we're doing it! Ugh! Oh, it's a dwarf! Kind of silly looking. I'm Jedi Dwarf. Nice to meet you, Sonny. So this guy's actually going to be extremely useful in this upcoming boss fight, because, well, to be honest, Makai, he wasn't really doing too much, and he kind of sucked a little bit. So now he's better, because he's a dwarf. Anywho, let's actually summon this guy. How do you do that? Yeah, there you go. Click on the bottom screen and just summon the dwarf. Yeah. Pretty nifty. Now all we gotta do is fight the Orthus, which is gonna be pretty tough. But I think I can do it, because, well, I'm sticking JohneAwesome. Also, Napei actually whispered me the Zon spell, so that's pretty cool too. And that's pretty much all that happened. I also, before I forget, I actually forgot to do this. We got, actually no, it's in equipped. We got the Samurai, the DLC White Samurai armor, which is gonna make us resistant. You're not weak to fire anymore, and yeah, it's all white and stuff. It's pretty cool. I'll probably get the rest of the set just off screen. It's not really too tough to get. All you gotta do is get a bunch of life stones, which pretty much every single enemy drops. So You can just fight a bunch of really weak guys and just grind that out in free time. I'd also recommend not getting into too many random encounters because, well, you want to save most of your stuff for this. Now, before you go in this next room, you need to make sure that you go in your quest and under challenge, the Lion's Roar within Naraku is taken. If it's not, the monster won't show up. So, let's go through this door and challenge this enemy. Quest monsters are red, and they do not move, so it's pretty much just a fixed encounter. So let's do it! Ugh! Now, Orthus is huge, and he's evil, and pretty stinking scary. But, with our new armor, I think we'll be okay. Now, Orthus is weak to Bufu, so let's just do that. Now, Centaur and me both have Bufu skills, so we're going to get a handful of turn. I guess Napei can do Zan. Now, he is actually resistant to fire, which you can't even get fire skills yet, so I don't understand why he's really weak to that, but it's alright. Now, the dwarf here does not have a lot of MP. He can use this move called Turakaja, which increases all physical attacks from our party members. However, we're not really getting too much of that, so we're going to use Grand Slice. Wow, that did a ton of damage. That's pretty stinking rad. We're going for another Bufu. And can I turn one this guy? That would be pretty... I did. Wow. Well, that's awesome. I guess that's what having a lot of magic power on your protagonist will do. And alright, we finished the Lion's Roar with a Naraku. It's going to give us a bunch of experience as well. It's also going to level up the Griffin, which I don't really care about the Griffin, so that's cool. Now, there's one more Moss item to get, which is right over here, actually. Can I hit this guy? There we go. Simply all we gotta do is come over here, slice open this wall, and on the other side is another random... Come on. Actually, not even random. I say they're not random because technically every single enemy you can easily avoid, but anyways, this is the third and final green moss that we needed. Yep, and we can turn the quest in. Now, I'm basically just going to cut back to Kay's Tavern and, well, wrap up these quests and turn them in. So I'll be right back. And okay, now I'm back at Kay's Tavern. Simply all now we gotta do is deliver these quests. We have, the Deep Moss one completed, so let's do that. And we deliver. And yep, that is all 3 challenge quests completed. Alright. We did them all! Yay! We got some fruit.
I've indeed accepted it.
Pretty cool.
Congratulations on completing the quest.
Pardon me. You there, the apprentice. I saw your outstanding performance in those challenge quests, and I have a favor to ask of a samurai of your skill. You see, Navarre has actually gone missing in Naraku. Would you please go find him? There is a catch, alas. You must do this as quietly as you can. Navarre is very proud of himself. Even should you rescue him safely, if such a stain on his reputation becomes public knowledge, he may go so far as to choose death over the humiliation it would bring. I must ask that you begin searching for Navarre at once in Naraku.
I'll register that as a new quest on the list.
So great, after completing the challenge quests, we're immediately put into another one. We gotta find Navarre in the Naraku. So in the next episode of Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei 4, we're going back to the Naraku to find our samurai comrade, Navarre. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye.